How did you meet Lil Woody?
Through threats. Straight up. He told me something, I told him something. But then I think I threw him off a little bit when I said, you gotta get in line though. Nigga said, what? I said, man, everybody want a piece of me. Nigga, you gotta get in line. You might gotta go to war with somebody just to get to me. He said, man, f you. And I'm like, cool. But when he was talking, I'ma overdo it. Like, you can't tell me, you gonna punch me, cause then I'ma slam you and kick you all in your head and all that. I'ma drag you through the mud. Like, that's how I come with it. So it's like, I'ma overly do it. But then I just heard him keep on talking. I said, nigga, shut up. And he was like, what? I said, nigga, shut up, bro. Like, you don't even know me. You don't know what I could do. I could strap an AR on my back and walk through your hood, nigga. I said, you don't even know the type of nigga you dealing with. Yeah, I don't care. I said, nigga, I don't care. I said, but I just heard it in him like he was just defending himself. You know what I'm saying? And like when you at a certain, I don't want to say age, but when you've been through enough in these streets, it's like when you dealing with a penitentiary nigga versus a street nigga, because they not the same. Like penitentiary niggas, time is encapsulated. The streets, we go through all of these seasons. Y'all typically go through 2 seasons. One where somebody ain't dead and where somebody is dead. And then where your money good and where your money not good. That's y'all 4 seasons. Outside of here, it's completely different. So, he just said something, and then he called me stupid. And I was like, what? He's like, nigga, you don't even know what you talking, stupid? I said, huh? So then I figured some little things out, and I was like, damn, he might be right. Little dwarf looking ass nigga, boy, he might be right. So it eventually came out in trial, but the nigga is a liar. Like that's what they do. Not in a disrespectful tone, but them cats, they get in there and then they spin. That's what they do. They spin the police. They give them some little BS. The police go for it, and while they make a run towards the door, that's what they do. I can't knock it because it is what it is. But his spinning didn't work because he the only nigga that went to the pen. He went to the state and he went to the Fed. So his spinning just ain't work.
So whose idea was it to go to the hood, to bring him to your hood?
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. He was in LA, it was euphoric. We in the Lambo, you feel me? And, he took me to his, so I took him to mine, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know it was gonna do what it did. You feel me? You know what I mean? Because I don't film. I don't get up and I don't be doing. You won't see a video of me doing anything like that. I'm not the type of cat that film that because my face in all of California, not just LA, I really got a face, and that it's even bigger now. I know you probably gonna ask me about it anyways later, but it's even bigger now than before. But that was just on some euphoria, like, I'm back. You feel me? We done left the Maybachs, all that. Nigga, we in a Lambo, and it sounded like a race car. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad nobody did film a couple of things. Niggas, red lights got ran. Hell, you know what I'm saying? It's Cali, so we gonna cut up. That's what we gonna do. Down Crenshaw, down Slauson, cutting up. Just you'll see it if you out there for sure. But yeah, that's all that was. It's just euphoria. You know what I mean?
So when you went to the hood, how did they treat him out there?
I mean, because of my face card, you know what I'm saying? That, they just basically was like, it was a couple of like, you see what I'm saying? But I told him flat out, you ain't no snitch, bro. Like, and that's the thing that people keep on saying, like, you brought a snitch to the hood, you brought a. If I'm saying he not a snitch, why wouldn't I invite him? You see what I'm saying? Like, if I'm saying he a snitch, all right, then he can't come. But if I'm not even jacking that, if I'm not throwing that jacket on his name, plus I know more than all of these other morons. These people ain't watched this trial from start to finish. They can't tell you that the damn DA who opened up her opening statements almost got the damn case thrown because she cited a racist. You know what I'm saying? She did what's called a burden shift. They can't even tell you that. So I'm not about to listen to people who go off of perception and can't deep dive nothing because they don't know nothing. So I'm out of the space because it's like my people go off my word. I go off their word. We work off trust, loyalty, and whatever issues we have, we settle that like men. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that was about.
So it was rumored that by you bringing him in the hood, they put a sanction out on you to be DP.
What's done is done. You know what I'm saying? What's done is done.
So that happened?
I put it this way. I showed back up the days I was supposed to show back up because you can't, like, because I'm pretty sure you're going to ask about the apology and all that, right?
I wasn't, but now we can get into it now. Let's go.
So basically, the hood is already hot. You know what I'm saying? I made it worse. Like, it wasn't supposed to be like that. You know, certain cats is getting out and all this shit. So I made the hood hot. So it's like, bruh, you did this. You're going to have to come answer for this. You're going to have to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So I definitely had to spin right back. That shit lasted maybe about an hour because we left. I took him to some little shopping spot, and it just so happened to be my little bros was doing a music video, and then we get a call. Hey, Nash, nigga, you got to pull back up. And what's done is done, you know what I mean? Them still my people, you know, I still love. What you ain't see my people get on the internet and start trash talking me or none of that. It just was all handled in-house, so, you know, that's all love. That's all that is, but that's over and done with.